everybody, welcome to group break number 628. We have an inner case of 2025-26 SP Game Use. Chat chose left case. It's a pick your team style. Here are the teams you have. This is alphabetical by team and then by username. Let me be smart and copy and paste these into the show notes. 1 second here. And then as a reminder, everything ships, including base cards. The base is actually pretty premium. So here we go. And we'll get this uploaded after the break's done. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's have some fun. Let's rip some cool stuff. Let's, I don't know, pull some demis, pull some Zephyrs. But yeah, the base card is definitely, base cards are definitely premium enough in this to have everything ship. The one box we opened up today, we actually did our one YouTube box as per usual. And we got a Oliver Moore draft day marks, so that is pretty sick. All right. Any fun box numbers? We got 85, 50, 85, 15, 34, 22, 58, 08, 12, and 95. Nothing super fun. Nimbus from SP Game Use, absolutely. It's premium base. So pretty much the rules for base with us is that if it's non-premium base, it doesn't ship, but typically the 1 pack per products, we're going to include that, or 1 pack per box, because it's premium, right? It's like, it's part of your 9 cards in this, and I feel like, again, they're actually quality enough this year to include. And I mean, we've shipped them every year with SP Game Use, but you know what I mean? Like, they're not, if the base cards are like a penny each, then it's like, eh. When it's like stature, this is feels like a thick pack to start off, but who knows? I realize that I'm probably going to need more 180s than what I have out too, because some of those rookie sweaters are in fact 180s. We got acetate. Interesting start. All right, one off the back. Here we go. Red of Henrik Zetterberg for the Red Wings. Yeah, like, see, this base is pretty premium if you ask me. Chara for the Bruins. Henrik Sedin, man, that's a little rough back-to-back there. For the Canucks, Ethan Frank on the rookie. For the Capitals. Ooh, sorry, I missed a numbered card there. Bernie Nichols to 149 on the Greats yellow. Or gold, sorry. Gold. Jacob Markstrom to 35 on the Global Series Fabrics patch for the Devils. Not bad. Nice looking card there. These are my thick boys. Devils were a team that I wasn't super high on coming into this. Dylan Cousins, Global Series Relic for the Sabres. NHL Masters. Oh, these are sick. These are really nice, actually. Clayton Keller for the Utah Mammoth to 199. Those are really nice. And then, jersey autograph for the Islanders of Jakub Skarek. So, hey, honestly, really nice box to start us off there. I realize that I am probably going to need more 100s and more 180 points. So, the plain jersey cards, I think we'll sleeve and top load at the end. But stuff like those are nice. Those are clean. We'll put those over there. We'll give Markstrom a stand. Probably doesn't deserve one, but 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So it's what, 90 cards chipped? In theory, every team gets 3 in practice. Not so much. Yeah, no, they changed the format of SP Game Use. I think this format is actually better. I still think it could use from, again, like most products, I still think like smaller print runs would always be beneficial, but there's your serial number. There we go. Oh man, I'm 2 for 2 in the cardboard box throws because I did not put my recycling box in the right place. All right, next pack. It looks like we're full of thin cards here. Yep, full of thin cards. Not necessarily a bad thing, though. We'll take one from the back, and it is a Mr. Svechnikov for the Hurricanes on the red. I love that red-on-red color match. It's so vibrant. Really, really nice looking card there. Brant Clark for the Kings on the plain base. Jack Hughes for the Devils with an authentic rookies of Michael Misa for the Sharks. Nice one there. Anders Lee for the Islanders in that gold. It's kind of more yellowy gold, but it's still nice looking to 149. Ooh, true base in that nice rainbow foil of Jack Hughes for the Devils to 86. 78 of 86. We'll sleeve and top load that guy. Again, it's a true base. It's a little bit thicker. Or I guess they call it rainbow. I don't know if it's true base anymore, but yeah, it used to be true base at least. Jersey. Yeah, Jack Hughes for the Devils. If I messed up, then my bad. Millsap for the Bruins. And Four Nations relics of Euro Vakanainen. I am 99% sure or Rangers on that guy. Sorry. I think Rangers, but I'll have to double check. And Rupe Hintz for the Stars on the autograph. The blue autograph. These are 1 in 3.75 packs. Yeah. That was weird. I grabbed 255 point topplers. Rangers? All right, perfect. My memory is good. I mean, I said it right before the break started, but these look like they're 75 point. Yeah, probably 75. There we go. Nice true base there. I love the true base, man. That is one of my favorite things that Panini used to do with titanium back in the day. So, all right, sleeve and top of the Misa. Next box, 94 on top. Oh man, I'd be getting this box with 85 on the back. It's got one of my lucky serial numbers. We'll see if it pays off. We will see if it pays off. Is anyone else in here like tend to try and open boxes by serial numbers, or is it just me? Am I just the crazy one? Or are we all a little superstitious? Ooh, we got one of those NHL Masters in a weird spot. All right, again, one off the back, because that's where your red is. Got lots of Kings coming up here. Kempa for the Kings. Bernie Nichols for the Kings on the greats. Lots of Kings here. Byfield for the Kings. Ryan Leonard for the Capitals on the authentic rookies. Ryan Green on the yellow with a little bit of a chip in the bottom there. Just below the Blackhawks logo to 149. NHL Masters, no jersey to 299 of Noah Ostlund for the Sabres. Those are so nice, but without the jersey, they do actually look a little weird. Oh, that's kind of sick. Felix Potvin on the red jersey for the Leafs. Jacob Melanson for the Kraken. And for the Tampa Bay Lightning, jersey autograph of Nikita Kucherov to 15. And there are people in a little bit of an offer war at the end on them. Nice one there. I figured that last card had to be somewhat good because that was pretty quiet. Nice Potvin jersey, though. That's kind of sick. Man, the hundreds are like sometimes a little too... Yeah, I'm going to try and get 75 points for these guys. Because the hundreds are just a little bit too thick on some of them. Yeah, that's better. That's more snug. And then the Masters, those look like they'll probably be 75 point as well. So I might need 75 points rather than 100s. Huh. I'm just so used to jersey cards being 100 point in my life. By the way, a little bit of a white dot on the Ostlund in the corner. But I imagine that these are going to be pretty beat up over time. So, cool. All right. So far, a Devil and a Bolt. Next up, we just need the Hurricane. That knife pullback was loud. I'm sorry. I just saw my mic peek out at that. Nice clackiness though to it. And again, we still have 14 spots left in the other half of this case. This is 15 on that box number on the serial number. But 14 teams left in the other half. We will keep it rolling. And this pack, there we go. Got a Vegas on the back. Ooh, a little bit of a mangled Eichel. So the Eichel, just note that it's got a bad corner on it. I don't think that's worth sending into Upper Deck just because it's a plain base and it'll take you a while to deal with it and they probably won't do much. So, but Jason Allison for the Leafs, that's a name I haven't heard. Sebastian Aho for the Hurricanes. Jack Williams for the Blue Jackets. Elias Pettersson for the Canucks to 149 on the gold. And it's got that same little roller mark down there. Trottier on the NHL Masters for the Islanders. Red jersey, Thomas Harley for the Stars. Brunet for the Bruins. And should be something nice here. Yanni Newman, for the Kraken to 99 jersey autograph. Not too shabby. Why do I have the thin sleeves there? Let's thick sleeves. And 75s on these guys. There we go. I think the NHL Masters I'm just going to put with the regular jersey cards at this point. Kind of see what they're about. And when you see one that's a non-jersey card, well, even when you see the jersey card one. If you want a fun story, by the way, I still need to post it, but we did a box of the Centennial sets for the Red Wings. And, like, we got 3 autographs in the box. Just 2 of them were Dan Cleary. Which, like, hey, if you're a Wings fan, Dan Cleary... Oh, this is thick. If you're a Wings fan, like, Dan Cleary autographs are nice. At least nostalgic. And 34 on the box number there. But it's like from a multi-pack product, kind of wild. All right, we got a thick boy. We got a double thick boy. So I think we got a rookie sweaters and a draft day marks. Because this is what happened when we got a draft day marks last time. Dylan Strome on the red for the Capitals. Kadri for the Flames. Lucas Raymond for the Red Wings. Jimmy Snuggerud for the Blues. Yellow of Arturi Lehkonen for the Avs. Michael Misa rookie sweaters. These are, for whatever reason, 180-point jersey cards, but to $2.99. Nice one there. Travis Konechny on the Four Nation face-off fabrics. The headshot is kind of throwing me off a little bit there. Looks a little creepy, but for the Flyers. Stadium Series relics for the Blue Jackets. Denton Mateychuk. And draft day marks of Oliver Moore to 35 for Chicago. Well, I've pulled the O today and now the E. All that's left is the O, the M, and the R. Also, is anyone going for the Lekaramaki or Miroshnichenko draft day mark sets? Those are doozies to do. But yeah, these are extremely thick jersey cards. They're actually like 160 points, so you might see me throw a regular base in with these just because they tend to slide around a little bit. But that's funny that you have the Nux in a master case. Yeah. It's very funny. Because I'm pretty sure it's 10 per each individual letter, or 35 per each individual letter in their name, right? Like you can, in theory, there's 35 total name sets. So it's not like Oliver Moore only has, 35 total O's. He actually has 70 O's. But the Chicago owner is a Kucherov fan and trade it. I need to get ours listed, by the way, because I like them. All right, one off the back. Back to the thin guy. Marchenko on the red. Draisaitl and Joe Sakic. Farinacci on the authentic rookies. Ryan Leonard, nice little red color match to $3.99 there for the Capitals. Four Nations face-offs. Fabrics of Austin Matthews for the Leafs. Wyatt Johnson for the Stars. They were one of the last teams to go too. Dalibir scored a big goal for Slovakia today. And, for the Utah Mammoth, Shane Doan, jersey auto. That's sick. That is fun. Again, cards follow the franchise. Unless it is the old Jets, they go with the new Jets just because, yeah. Nice score there for the Mammoth. Who picked them up? I think Jago, you picked them up like last minute. But yeah, that's sick. We can retire the Markstrom for now. He's got a nice autograph too. Yeah, he had some in clear cut. All right. 4 boxes to go here. Again, if you are shut out, we will send a pack your way. Of what? I don't know. We'll figure it out, but you'll get something to open up. We got a thick boy. Let's go. 58 on the box numbers. Yeah, he doesn't sign. I guess he started to sign a bit more. Go. Man, these packs don't peel the best. We got, I think, another one of those rookie sweaters. That could just be a patch, I guess, too. All right, Dallas. Dallas is having a good break. Mike Modano for the Stars. Boone Jenner, Pasta, New Grooves of Joaquin Kemmel for the Predators. Ryan Leonard. Lots of numbered Leonard stuff, at least to $2.99 on the New Grooves. Not a big fan of the New Grooves. They're different, but not the biggest fan. Frank Nazar. Ooh, that's fuzzy. On the Winter Classic patch to 35 for Chicago. That is fuzzy. I love those patches. Sammy Reinhart for the Panthers on the Four Nation fabrics. Banner year of J.J. Peterka for the Buffalo Sabres. And Skylar, not Rod, the Bod, Brendan Moore for the Hurricanes. Not the best autograph, but that Frank Nazar patch is kind of sick. Skylar's not really recapable. The Frank Nazar is, so that's a sick patch. That's a really nice patch on that guy. Let's see some Jets. All right, we'll try our best. Chicago's definitely got their share of the product already. I mean, Utah crushed it. 2 hits. Let's go. Tampa Bay did well. Devils have done well. Sharks have done okay. The big teams, so far, quiet. 08 on the box number. Yeah, Colorado though, like you do have the chance for bangers, so got the chance. You do at least have like some stuff. You're not completely shut out, but it's not great stuff, which is fair. All right, Teravainen for Chicago, Owen Power for the Sabres, Logan Cooley for Utah, Zeev Buyum for the Wild, New Grooves. Wow. Lots of Ryan Leonard numbered stuff to 149. True Based for the Blues. Dylan Holloway to 81. Sorry, that's Rainbow, but True Base. Bobby McMahon for the Leafs on the jersey card. Mark Gatcomb. Big teaser. And for the Canucks, Ty Mueller. Rookie Authentics autograph. They quite like him in the organization. So, not like, again, a highlight worthy pull, but someone to keep your eye on for sure. Because whenever management really likes a player and mentions them in a rebuild type situation, when man, these are 100 points. Yeah, I don't know. They're like 80, like 75 on the dot, or like 72 or something. But yeah, he's been solid. All right. Yeah, if it was a Blues rookie, that would have been sick. Are there any jersey number 1 rookies? 12, by the way, on the box number. I think Patch. Chris Osgood for the Red Wings. Tuukka Rask for the Bruins. Keith Primo for the Flyers. Oh, holy Ryan. Like, dude, you're going to have the Ryan Leonard rainbow in the new grooves. Kirill Kudryavtsev for the Canucks. I forgot he was in this. Also another guy that, like, if he ever gets a chance at the NHL, might shock people to $3.99. Will Smith for the Sharks on the NHL Masters to $2.99. 38 of $2.99. For the, I almost said Canucks, for the Rangers, Four Nations Face-Offs fabrics of Jonathan Miller. Just kidding, JT Miller. Gustav Big Goal Forsling on the banner year relics for the Panthers. And, hello, for the Detroit Red Wings, Supreme Patches of Dylan Larkin. That is a nice card, even though he plays for a bad team. Nice card. Beautiful patch. Got to be jersey number, right? Yeah, I think that's jersey number from this side. But nice one, Hobby. Nice one. That's PC for you, too. Always love hitting PC cards for people. Here we go. Last box. Last box, Penguin Magic. Last box, a lot of Team Magic. Habs have been really quiet. Might just mean that they're really good in the next half. All right, this box is just not cutting, so we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. No, just Penguins. Look, if we get 9 Penguins in this box, I will... Montreal will get something nice in their package as a token of their appreciation for that. 95 on the box number. Or Vegas, all right. Well, it's not all Penguins, and it is a thinny. But let's see if we can pull something that gets to the top row. I think we have a jersey autograph. Huberdeau, Adam Fox, and Jarvis, Calgary, Rangers, and Hurricanes. New grooves of Ryan Suzuki. Maverick Bork on the gold. Michael Misa for the Sharks. Lots of Misa. Nice to see him. Matthias Ekholm for the Oilers. Those yellow Swedish relics are so nice. Banner year of Evander Kane for the Oilers. And, man, Utah crushing it. Dylan Gunther jersey autograph to 149. Really? Wow, that's a high print run. But, wow, Utah crushed it. So, not much more to say. Utah cleaned up. We'll go through a recap here, and I'll go through and see how teams did, and once like I do all the sorting stuff, and if you were shut out or if you had like a big money team and only got like a base card type of thing, I'll make sure to hook you up. So try and balance it out as best as we can. So all right, that's a cool card. So some other stuff that like we kind of pulled along the way. 2 rainbow base, Holloway and Jack Hughes. 1 blue autograph of Rupe Hintz. We actually didn't get a ton of the blue autos. I guess we got the right amount. Jacob Markstrom to 35 on the Global Series patch. Rookie sweaters of Michael Misa to $2.99. Yanni Neiman to $2.99. Potvin jersey. I just thought it was worth highlighting. Again, Utah. Honestly, probably the team of the break, like in terms of quality. Skarak for the Islanders on the rookie jersey auto. Let's go the Gunther. We'll put the Gunther here. Kind of deserves that spot. Frank Nazar up next because that's pretty sick. The fuzzy patch. I love fuzzy patches. Let's go Shane Doan next. We'll do Kucherov in third place just because, you know, it's a really nice card, but I like the drafting marks of more better. And hit of the break, I mean, these Supreme patches from the Four Nations, I think, are going to be the calling card of the product. So nice one there for the Red Wings. That's group break 628.